Yes.
Okay. So nothing's visibly changed for any of us.
No. As far as I mean, it could have been a dream.
Cool.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, should be. Did it not come up?
I always just try to pull it up, so I'm like, you know,
Yeah,
I don't see it.
you
Oh,
can
there it is. Never mind.
keep
Sorry,
an
go
eye
ahead.
on our audio that way, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Have to have somebody doing that. I can't do it, so well I could, but yeah. It gets weird listening to yourself.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, we're
right.
good.
So you guys dusting yourselves off, and you can take it away from there. Alabaster has immediately gone downstairs and mentioned something about finding some bandages for his wounds.
Ezra's gonna like nod his head for Over to go towards the stick, and Ezra's
Yeah.
also gonna go downstairs and try to patch himself up because he's pretty messed up.
Over's just muttering to himself, "Why in the world would they just leave this branch just sitting on the floor? Grab it up and I'll get it off of there and handle it with real care now."
As you pick it up, you can feel a throb of energy run through it, and you feel kind of a wild chaos in it. Absolutely imbalanced.
Bad or just just is.
It just is. It's not
Okay.
necessarily unnatural. It just is a source of chaos.
Right. All right.
Oh, man, that was wild. Hope we don't see those guys again.
Wait, who?
Where do you,
Oh, right.
what?
Uh,
You mean, I'm
no,
talking about the guys we just fought, those Black Hammer guys?
sure, sure. Yeah, never mind.
Why are you spacing out?
Got hit in the head. Right.
Well, yeah, I saw that, but okay.
Well, we'll talk about it later.
Alright, well, I'm a little banged up. I'm gonna go heal up downstairs. Did I notice Oliver picking up that thing?
It's in my hand.
It would be hard to miss.
Okay. But did they drop something? The assassins? What is that?
No,
It's the branch that we got from the tree on the mountain that
Oh,
killed the entire forest.
the one where Alabaster defiled the. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I remember
that's
that.
it right there. Yeah.
Kind of hard to forget. I thought it was something else at first, but cool.
And just real quick, I would imagine that the half dragons have their weapons still around here, right?
Yeah,
Since they didn't make it off the tower. Do I get a feeling off of those as well? Are those standard Black Hammer fare?
they are not.
They are not.
No,
Okay.
no. They don't feel natural though. You can see that each one is etched with a the up the blade from the hilt. They actually look like just like a fine short sword, but
Okay.
they look up from the blade. You can see a multicolored etching, and when you
Okay.
examine it closer, you can see that it's five different dragon heads of five different colors.
So does it feel wrong to me? You say it's unnatural, but
No, they don't feel natural, but you don't have the ability to sense good and evil, as it were. So
okay.
I can't say that it
Um
feels wrong in that capacity or not. Only
okay.
unnatural, not of this world.
Okay. So there was supposed to be
what?
a hammer as well. Was there one of the half dragons had a hammer?
No, no,
No.
no. One of the half dragons didn't have a hammer. That was one. That was the assassin, the dwarf assassin. That
Oh,
that
okay.
the one that he was
Okay, I'm just.
snagging Ezra with. You talking about?
Well, I just remember in one of the pictures, one of them had a hammer, and I thought that was actually what he was
Oh,
wielding.
you're right. I am wrong. I was thinking short swords because of those other characters, but you're right. I had them with hammers instead.
Okay.
So there would be hammers, not short swords, but still the same thing. Etchings of multi-headed dragons up them, and
And the
a
shields.
the shields have an emblem on them of a what appears to be a hydra. It's a five-headed dragon-like creature.
Okay. And same feeling with them, or nothing at all.
They both feel unnatural, not of this world.
Out of the world. Okay.
What time of day is it?
Night.
It is
Is it
night.
night? It's gonna be night, right? Yeah.
Full on night.
Okay.
Yep.
And we had the tower heading south, correct?
Yep.
As we were like getting attacked. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I'll just
we need
head
to
down
figure
to
out what
the
happened to
next
the
border.
Griffins and the Eagles.
Oh yeah, we lost those guys.
They were eaten.
You were eaten.
Supposedly, allegedly, they were allegedly eating.
Well,
It's
they're
not canon
there.
yet. Yeah, wouldn't that suck? Spend all campaign taking care of eagles. Now they're gone. It would be a shame.
Well, I'm spent right now. I can't go looking for them at the moment. Maybe in a while I can, but not yet.
Well, we did ultimately get this stick that we were after. We could head back and get that spearhead from the city.
Seems like it might be kind of important to put it all together again. Maybe.
I mean, last thing we told Zephyros is just fly in a direction, so we should probably tell him where to go.
Yeah, we need to go north then.
Oh, we're going south.
I think that's the direction we told him, but
The spearhead is north.
spearhead's kind of important to make the spear that we just got wrecked trying to get this stick to make.
But weren't we heading towards... to pull up the maps.
We also have the Blood Fae to go help out.
Mhm.
And I think he's in the area too.
Yeah.
I thought he was at Ethereal. Eturial.
El Toro.
El Turo.
Elturil.
Yeah.
Down south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, aside from Silvery Moon, where this is there anything else we need to do in the north?
No.
But can't we just like send him a message and have him like teleport it or send it down there? Because we're already pretty far.
Yeah, that's why we started heading south, because we were done with the north.
Except for you now have the shaft of the spear, which
So-
the parts of which are at Long Saddle.
Oh, they're at Long Saddle?
Yep.
I thought
Yeah,
they
they're
were
in Long
all
Saddle.
Silver. Oh,
No,
That's,
they went
they're
back
with-
to the Harpels.
The mate. Yep.
that's like weeks travel.
yeah, and we can't just have them like send it by messenger. Does anyone have the ability to cast a long range sending spell?
No.
We can always just send a letter from the next town, can we?
From Secomber?
And we
Problem
need to
with it
invest
is
in
that
some,
things-
like, some carrier pigeons.
But the problem about that is if things go sideways on us, we may be somewhere else that we didn't expect. Maybe in just the same situation as we are now.
So currently we're still at the Star Mount, right? Around that area.
Yeah.
And then where were we heading south though? Weren't we just we were gonna hit El Toro on the way to whatever it's called? The Calm Sea or whatever? Calm Shan? Weren't we heading there originally? I remember that's where our business was, wasn't it?
Yeah, the port of Calamshire or whatever.
Man. Well, if we do go to big towns or cities, it would be nice to see how many, or see if they have any teleportation circle sigils that I could mark down. Because once I start getting a list of those, then we'll have these points of travel that we could travel fast to. Almost like a fast travel of sorts.
I mean, in looking at the map, we're actually way closer to Long Saddle than we are to the south.
Yeah.
Like,
I just remember we were like on our way south, and now we're heading back north.
Well, we just told them to go that way. We haven't made it very far.
Let's just also look at this tactically. If the Black Hammer was going to come for us, they would probably be heading south because that's the direction we were going. This could put them off if they were after us.
maybe the mages could even send us there.
Oh, that could be good. See if we can get our stuff done by the time Zephyros gets down to pick us up.
I bet they've got a circle for Eidolon.
Yeah. And that will make our travels a lot easier when we need to come back to the north.
You know that they have a circle for El Turo, or actually for Skurabel, but or whatever the name. What's the name of that place?
Scornabel?
Scornabel. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where it teleported us to. From there. Okay.
Yeah, from there, that's right. And then we had to travel to, or walk to El Toro. That's right.
All right, so
It's all coming back.
You guys don't remember Cardi Farty?
Oh, I remember him.
Do you remember the accent?
No. We weren't
I do.
recording back then.
I remember. It was like, I'm Carty Farty.
Oh, good. Thank you for that. Now I got something to go on.
Amphail?
All right, so long saddle.
Long saddle.
Long saddle it is.
Alright. Who's gonna tell Zephyros? And I put my finger on my nose.
Nose.
I'm
Nose
still
goes.
heavily injured, but I'll start heading up because
Good, because sometimes that guy stands around naked, and there's only so much giant penis you can see in one day. So I'm gonna
I
go
see my
to
giant
bed.
penis every day. So
I think we established it wasn't that big.
oh yeah,
Your rolls weren't that great.
my roll was fantastic.
My roll was terrible.
oh yeah, I don't.
Oh, it's yours. Okay.
Yeah. Shut up, guys. I'll put my hands over my junk. Stop looking.
I wouldn't be able to stand up straight if you had mine on. You keep falling over.
All right, so I'm gonna head magic elevator and head up to Zephyros.
I'll follow you.
I'll go running, crying in my room. I know I have a big dick.
That. Don't be
No,
like
I have
that.
a big dick.
Sure you do. Right.
Shut up! I hate you all.
I mean, even a halfling has a bigger one, but all right, whatever.
I
That was under my breath. You didn't hear it.
have really good hearing.
Perception check.
All right, guys. So you
Yeah.
head downstairs to Zephyros.
Yeah.
Well, upstairs, right? Or is it downstairs?
Yeah, you guys were upstairs.
I'm heading to Zephyros.
All right, so you head
I'm
down.
gonna.
You can see him immediately standing in front of the orb with his hands around it. Little sparks of lightning jumping from the orb to his hands and back again.
Zephyros.
He
Uh,
turns towards you as you speak his name, and then
We need-
quirks an eyebrow up.
we need to change direction again. We need to head to Long Saddle.
Actually, we're going to Amphail first.
Okay, what he said.
Yep.
I've lost a lot of blood.
Are you still hurt?
Yeah. I had like 7 hit points.
Dude, my bad.
They downed me like 3 times.
Pat on the shoulder.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Crap. Let's see. Give me
Where
just
is
a second.
Amphail? I don't see it on that one map.
Amphail, it's next to. It's between Waterdeep and the Red Larch.
Oh, cool.
Basically, yeah.
We'd have to like go left or go west,
It's
and then
it's
go
like,
north.
Yeah. It's like straight
Cool,
west.
cool.
from here.
It's just not
Oh,
as
yeah.
big, so
Yeah, it's like the vacation town for Waterdeep. Like that's where all the nobles go and like relax and shit in the countryside.
Nice.
Not too far away from there. I actually have a picture.
it is actually. If you see where Waterdeep is there, it is just barely away from Waterdeep.
Yeah, I posted it in chat.
It is at the intersection of the road that runs over to the long road that heads north, and the road that runs
To Long Saddle.
along the river Desiri.
Yeah, it's like literally
Sorry.
directly west of us.
So it's very, very close to Waterdeep.
Togo.
All right, well,
That's probably
they're
a better
changing
picture,
course.
actually.
There, and I put in the Star Mountains as a reference too. Or Star Mountain.
Because the picture I was looking at is a little different than that, but I like that one better. Just
I'll
north.
send you.
If you zoom in on the map there, you'll see that there's just a little bit of mountains north of Waterdeep, and it's just on the other side of those, apparently. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's still very close to Waterdeep, though.
While they're doing that, I would like to cast locate animals and or plants, and I'm going to start with the eagles, and I'll do that ritually.
Okay. Does that locate them on other planes?
On other planes?
Yeah.
No, it's only on this plane.
Well, then you come up with nothing.
Okay. Same thing for the griffins.
Yep.
Oh, pretty sneaky, sis. That was a Connect 4 reference.
So, but I wouldn't know anything other than it's not within 5 miles.
Yeah. I mean, you don't detect them. That's
I
what
don't know. Yeah.
That's what I mean. You come up with nothing. You come
Okay.
up with nothing.
All right. Well, I can't find the eagles or the griffins. I have no idea where they're at.
Well, I'm sure they can find their way back.
Yeah.
Except we're moving.
So, during travels, Ezra's going to go and rest for a bit.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Won't we just do a long rest?
There we go. Oh my god. I didn't realize I changed the face of the Forgotten Realms that much with that action. Or you guys did, rather.
Hmm.
Can you see the yellow radius around what I renamed as the dead zone from the white tree?
No.
I don't see anything.
You'd have to look at the stream. That is the area, though, that is dead.
Well,
Good job, Alabaster.
The initial area that was dead was the green area, but has now gone beyond that.
well, guys, just let you know, we're probably going to have to fix this at some point.
Yep. So, Ben, is there chaos right now in the forest still? Or
Oh,
the dead forest?
the magic? No.
Yeah.
All of that chaotic magic that you
There's
saw,
nothing left.
it's all gone. Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to double
Not that
check
you
before we
haven't-
leave the area.
I mean, no, you've already left the area, but it was gone as soon as you saw
Okay.
that deadness spread.
Okay.
Because you went to the tower, then the tower took off, and it was going the entire time you were fighting. So I mean, you've moved a ways away.
Also, just let you guys know, I met God, like the big one. So that was cool.
I don't know if he really met him, but I mean,
he waved.
he did
back.
wave. He did wave. Yeah, he waved.
When did you guys have time to do this?
God time is a thing.
Yeah.
They literally made time for us.
Why didn't they choose you? I don't know. It's weird.
I figured I just got there because of a proximity thing.
Wait, did you guys die too? I died
What?
once, and then none of you seem to remember. You guys don't remember that?
Died? When did you die?
I think I'd remember if you died.
Is this one
Yeah.
of those God moments?
crazy.
Did I have a God moment?
Did you meet a god?
I don't know.
I mean,
It's
if you
all
didn't know,
very-
then
Well, how'd you guys know you met a God?
We got several actually.
Did he have a name tag?
yeah. They introduced themselves. It
I had a
wasn't.
dream I died once.
Look,
I look at-
we kind of fucked up with this killing the tree thing, and a bunch of gods are pissed at us. So we're probably gonna have to fix it at some point.
The seas are probably not the best place for us for a while.
Oh yeah,
Maybe never.
yeah.
And
You know-
maybe like Oicy North, probably not the best.
We did throw out some shade to some of those gods.
Avoid the sea,
feel
avoid
like-
the Arctic, avoid the forests.
just avoid everything for a while.
On
I
the
look
bright
over-
side,
Are
I
we
look
the
over
bad guys?
to I look over the Tanuki and say, and they call me crazy.
Oh, definitely avoid unicorns. They might fuck you up.
yeah.
Money, just money in general, that might kill you.
What the?
We
I
threw
look,
a
at
lot.
I look at my coin pouch.
Werewolves are cool.
Deadly intent.
Werewolves are probably cool with us. That's a thing.
Well, I don't know if they're really cool with
I think
this,
you
but
them with that.
well, I think they might be a little more afraid of us.
Well, no,
Can I do an insight check on these guys?
Yeah,
Go for it.
ahead. You guys roll persuasion, I believe, would be correct. Well, persuasion or
Yeah.
deception, whichever you are trying to accomplish.
I have a pretty high
Well,
insight.
no matter what,
Jesus.
it's gonna be terrible. So
Well, I mean,
Well, you could roll a 20.
no.
Could happen.
probably
Wait, why did it do 2? It was the 9, not the 11. I don't know why it rolled twice. That's weird.
probably the best thing I can tell you is we think it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't heard much about like drugs in this land, but are you guys on
Oh.
drugs? Is this a
What
drug
a
thing?
what a drugs.
What is the drug called in
If you got any,
this world?
if you got
Isn't
any
it?
plain water,
Don't they have a name for it? Sued?
Look,
Is that one? I don't know.
Sued?
I thought
Sued?
that was one. I thought
That's
that was a drug
another
in
realm.
this land.
Matt Mercer made that one up.
That's Wild Mount.
Oh yeah, that's where I heard it from. Was Critical Role.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. All right.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I thought you were on some
suspiciously.
mushrooms for a while there, talking about this Tanuki.
Yeah, but Tanuki's clearly real, as I point to him.
Clearly.
You guys talking about oceans and money being deadly and werewolves. We just got done fighting these assassins, and now you guys are talking about meeting God? Maybe you guys had a different experience than I did when fighting these guys.
It's all right. I wouldn't call it a religious experience, but we were definitely selected by the gods. I don't know if that's a good thing, but we were selected by the gods.
So
I look at Tanuki again and do the whole cuckoo, cuckoo.
Point is, this stick is integral into fixing things.
Well, I can't argue with fixing things.
Is it really fixing things if we broke things?
Maybe it's just covering our asses.
It's like, congratulations, you fixed the wagon, but you killed the horse.
Well, I think we just killed the horse already. Pointing out at the forest that we just totally decimated.
At least we have the wagon.
Yeah, we can buy a new horse.
would I know that about the knight?
I'm surprised you're not more mad
No,
over.
I mean, you don't.
It's not something I would have just known off the top of my head.
No.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting then.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Like, if anything, this is like the perfect reason to kick Alabaster out. Yeah. Killed an entire forest.
Look what you did!
And
Rub his nose
you
in the
thought
dirt.
Over was bad, right? Over almost destroyed the entire world, but that forest is pretty bad.
Hey, we didn't have the gods coming knocking on our door when what I did.
Because you didn't do it. that happened.
It never happened. Don't any of you ever say it did.
I just keep going back to that Z Nation thing. We were never there.
That was such a good show.
It was.
And that was filmed all in Spokane, too.
Well, just for Ben's knowledge, Ezra's going to go to bed. And because he's Ezra, he's not going to bother locking his door.
Okay.
And I don't know anything because he hasn't said anything. So
Womp womp.
I go to bed too.
Alright, see you guys in the morning.
So as you guys
Druggies.
head to bed, the surrounding. So you're headed over to Ampvale, right?
Yep.
All right, so it's a clear, cold night in the middle of winter. The moon full in the sky, and
Jeez.
easy light for anybody that wanted to navigate or look around. Um, yeah, go ahead and just make a Constitution save for me, Ezra.
Please fail it.
11.
Oh, he did.
You're coming
Oh,
down from all the drugs you just did.
So
sure.
about an hour into sleeping, Ezra. You know what? Actually, no. We're going to Whispers.
Okay.
Oh
Is
shit!
is this going to be an hour or not? Do I get my wild shapes back?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You got.
All right. Do you have stats for me? Because I'm going to TPK all of this.
Right now, you just be a standard werewolf. If you want to look
All right.
that up on D&D Beyond, you can probably pull it up.
I can add it to like the extras or something.
Yeah. But yeah, you wake up in the middle of the night and your throat is scratchy and you feel weird. You look around, things don't look right. It's fuzzy in areas, sharp in others. You feel like you can see a mist in the air. There's a smell, and you realize you are seeing smell, and things are twisted and different. You look at your bed, and your bed is a wreck, torn sheets. There's blood and viscera, strewn about. You're not sure what from. Your brain doesn't comprehend it, and you feel taller, like more massive, and you have this overwhelming desire to hunt, the need for blood in your teeth.
All right.
All right.
Uh,
What do you do?
go hunting.
Okay, so you walk pad over to your front door and open it. Sniffing
Now,
in the air, you can see trails of scent through the air that lead off to other chambers.
do you know off the top of your head who was wounded the most besides me?
I can find out. Give me a second.
Yep. Because that's the smell I'm going for.
I'm pretty sure the stats are all still the same on that sheet on the page that we were fighting on. So if I just go back to it, Riken was under 50%, and that's what I'm going to use for injured. Riken was
Yep.
probably the most injured.
All right. Going for Riken then.
All right, let me go back to the tower. I'll move you back to the tower as well. And I'll get a token. Give me just a second. Go back. I've got werewolves I can use.
Can't seem to pull up the stats in the companions thing.
In D&D Beyond?
Yeah, I went to manage extras.
Oh. Just pull up a werewolf monster if you can. I will get one pulled up just in case you can't. You want me to link it to you?
Oh yeah, nope, I got it.
Okay. So we
Uh,
will throw the VTT in there. Or
The challenge rating 3
yeah,
one. Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're not that strong yet. You're brand new. So the only difference is that instead of any stat, any physical stat that's above yours, you use instead. And your mental stats would be just what the werewolf has. So,
All right.
so
So
if it has greater strength than you, so you have greater strength right now.
Yep.
But you have greater dex, right? So
Yes.
it has
So
more dex. Does that make sense?
yeah, does that mean that base AC goes up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and if you had your armor on, then the
I
only
would have had to take it off because
yeah, I don't think you
being
would.
so
Yeah.
I wouldn't have armor on. I just have an AC of 13.
Okay. Yeah. But any clothing that you had on would still be in tatters around you. So
All right.
okay. So let me grab a token here real quick. Um, did you like one of those alpha ones that I used back in the?
Yeah, those will work fine.
One of those work fine. The more buff one or the leaner one?
Probably the leaner one.
Okay, we'll use that then.
Once I get stronger, if I stay a werewolf.
You know, I'm not going to throw it out there until time because are they on this page? They are. So I know what I can do. Give me just a second. Sorry, I wasn't really ready for this. So let's see. Control.
You're the one that cursed me.
David or Ezra, actually. Yeah, I just didn't think about it honestly, and I haven't given it any hit points. If they manage to bring you to 0, it will not kill you. You can't be killed in that form because of the curse that you were given. You are a primal werewolf, which cannot be killed in its hybrid form. So, because you were cursed by the god himself. Does that make sense?
All right.
So you can't be killed. All right, and I think that's it. So I'll let you take it away from there. What you do and everything like that will be more fun, I think, if I'll let you do it, right? So,
All right.
let's go back.
All right, we're back.
Hey, we're back, guys. So,
Did anyone not go to sleep?
Well, I was going to suggest that we keep a watch just in case, since we had that fight. Just
Don't worry, I'll
somebody just watching. You take it. Alrighty then.
So then we got what, an hour of sleep then? Does that consider a
An hour,
short rest?
short rest. Yep.
Cool. So
Was not sleeping, but I was basically getting a bundle together.
I would have been sleeping. I said I was tired, so I went to bed.
Okay. Go. Copy this real quick. So
And Oliver would have locked his door just because of the whole night, so I don't want to get surprised by Black Hammer running on in.
Just put yourselves in your rooms or whatever, wherever you're supposed to be. Everybody where they're supposed to be.
That means I have to report.
I'm looking for me.
Bug.
Where are we? Okay, there we go.
Bottom.
Been like a million times.
Such a big place, yeah.
Which one is Alabaster's room?
I'd say probably over here.
Okay.
All by himself.
One of these rooms.
We'll put him there. Close to the exit.
What's all the green stuff in Riken's room?
Wow.
Well, I was just trying to color it to make it Riken's color, and then it's above your character.
I like
Looks pretty.
He's growing
Just
grass
throw a bunch of like grass.
Don't ask him what kind of grass.
We all know.
It's all natural. It's all
know.
natural.
Yeah.
All right, so. All right. So everybody's in their rooms then?
Yep. I'm gonna grab beer. 5 seconds. 1 second.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I so have nothing for this too. This is gonna suck.
I don't have my portents.
Yeah.
Gotta wait till morning.
So you open up the door, and you see the scent trails leading off to various rooms. The
I rolled my
strongest scent is
check.
coming from that far room. Are you moving stealthily or not?
Yeah, I rolled a stealth check.
Okay, I'm not on that page. Let me open it back up. There we go.
Oh,
Okay,
I got a 22.
That beats the passive perception of everybody here. And since nobody is actively trying to watch for things in their rooms, I doubt.
Nope, I'm asleep.
So,
Packing a bag.
I'm pretty sure I can try to open doors. Hey, Riken, do you sleep with your door locked?
I told you I'm not sleeping. I'm packing a bag.
Are you in your room with the door locked?
Yeah, he would have the door shut, but I don't think he'd have it locked.
Okay.
cool.
Not that
Well,
insecure.
just quietly, that doorknob is getting turned. Or
Okay.
lifted, or whatever type of doorknob it is.
That's a lot of intelligence.
His passive perception is not capable of detecting that.
That was to move across the floor, right? Not open the door.
I can roll another one.
True. Stealthily open the door. Still beats passive.
Ben, I have a question
Sure.
before we get too far. Would Over have any idea about what a bite wound would do?
Make a 2 checks. You're gonna have to pass 2 of them. So let me
Okay,
set a
all right.
DC first.
Sure.
Make a nature check first.
All right, coming up.
It's a little late for this.
Bed over here.
You're
It
asleep,
is,
so-
but Over doesn't actually know. I'm just trying to figure out. So it'll be the first one. So just the 13.
Okay.
For some reason, it's doing it twice.
And then I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and make a medicine check.
Ooh,
Well, that's good.
28.
Okay, so
So this is just for future reference. That's all.
I mean, as you went to bed, you might have been thinking, Ezra's wounds sure healed fast. It was weird.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
Well, I did.
It was.
It looked like I was wounded again. Because I was already wounded when we went there.
Yeah, he was like messed up. He died like twice.
Right, but when
Well,
he got
I-
back,
So I came back, I was still just bloody and wounded.
yep.
Yeah.
I had one more wound on me, but
I don't know if I would have noticed that.
No,
I don't think.
I'm just saying that you went to bed with just like a nagging thing, thinking, it's
Oh.
kind of weird. He didn't look as wounded as maybe you were thinking he was,
Okay.
or something along those lines. Because
I just-
your medicine check passed, but your nature check didn't. So
Yeah. All right. So I'll just shrug like, well, good for him.
yeah,
Go to sleep.
exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Come in. Sorry.
Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the.
oh no, that was the last.
Dinosaur. Such a terrible song.
It's so stuck in me, though.
Oh, I know it, and it hurts me too because it's stuck in me.
All right, cool. I'm gonna jump Riken and do a multi attack.
You'll have your hit points too.
Oh, I have my okay.
Yeah, there's a few changes with how this works because of the primal. So he's trying to make. Would you like me to put a bed in there for you? I can.
No, I got it. I'm totally capable. I'm
He's
not
like,
struggling
I
at
wanna do
all.
My own stuff.
That's what I was doing. I was just messing around.
I mean, you can certainly zoom in enough to make it pretty fine tuned in there. So
I'll do this too. I'm sleeping.
Ta-da.
That's funny.
Well, I'm going to try to get a surprise round off on Riken.
I mean, that is absolute at this point because he does not detect you while he's packing a bag. So the door creeps open slowly. The brand new, well oiled, don't make a sound.
And a werewolf jumps on your back. All right, first off, bite attack.
All right.
Come on, Oliver, quit playing.
18 to hit. Are you wearing your armor?
Yeah, but I don't have my shield on, like my shield and spear on my bed.
Okay.
So, what's your AC?
Current AC
19.
19? Damn it. All right.
Wait, no, wait, hold on.
without your
'Cause it's
shield.
Shield's plus 3, so 18.
Okay, meets
I
beats.
was gonna
Gotcha.
say, and you're flat-footed, so I know that's
So that's
not a
gonna be-
dynamic in 5th edition, but
Yeah. 4 damage from a bite. I'm going to hit with claws.
20 will hit.
Oof, only 5 damage from the claws.
So something rips into you all of a sudden, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Bad roll.
One of us. One of us.
I believe that's a failure, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't know.
AC
I don't know.
12.
So as it tears into you, I was just saying it. As it tears into you, the you feel corruption seeping into your wounds, into your body, and it takes hold.
Fuck. Ah!
And there is a large, hairy, wolf-like creature, a werewolf hybrid form, in your room, currently trying to maul you. Roll
Get
initiative.
over. What the fuck?
Remember to select your token first. It's funny.
Hey.
Got the same number. It's funny.
Did you shut the door behind you?
No, it'd be open.
I figured
I'm
you were
smart
that
enough to
polite.
open a door. I'm not
Yeah,
smart enough
yeah.
to close it. I have an intelligence of 10. I'm adequate.
All right. So top of the round. Go ahead, werewolf.
You're trapped in here with me.
I'm trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Gonna hit.
Still gonna hit. Yep.
6 more damage.
Why don't I see? Oh, they must be hidden. I don't see your rolls, Ezra.
Oh yeah, they're to me. Sorry.
That's fine. I was just
20 from claw.
You can always watch the stream. There's
6
nothing obtuse to see.
So a total of 12 damage from me for this turn.
He can fix the rolls too. I know Beyond 20 had an update lately. It might have changed it.
oh yeah.
Oh, I just posted the picture.
Yeah, so Riken, as you try to defend yourself from this creature lashing into you, you notice little things that pop out at you, like, "Hey,
Do I though?
isn't that? Well, the thing is, it's dressed in the ripped remains of
I guess-
Ezra's clothing.
I would also still have black fur with a silver streak through it.
Yeah, that
And
too.
my eyes would still be black instead of white, and then silver irises.
There's little things that you notice.
Nice.
Oh, and my fingernails are made of metal.
Yeah, they
That's
would
the
be.
thing.
Whoa.
They
Adamantium
hurt.
tip.
They hurt.
Black metal fingertips.
I see. Did you ever watch the anime Wolf's Rain?
I haven't.
All right,
It's
Riken,
a lot
your
like this.
turn.
That people turn into wolves. It's pretty cool.
Right,
But they
he gets
look
a
like-
gleam in
yeah,
his
yeah.
eye. He's Ezra. I always knew you were a dick. Just, oh man, he's gonna have some fun. First things first. Grapple.
Okay.
Damn.
You are grappled, Ezra.
All right.
And then action surge for one additional action.
Okay.
Alright. I guess I will headbutt him. And as I'm headbutting him, my circlet of blasting will launch Scorching Ray at him. 5.
Okay. And by the way, you two are definitely going to get woke up by this.
I was gonna ask after this round, like if we have to do a perception check or something.
No, there's
Do
no
any of
way.
those even hit though?
I don't think so.
Nope, I'll miss.
Even
AC
with a headbutt.
too high.
Cyclops, a piece of shit.
So go ahead and roll initiative for your characters, guys.
Alright.
You're asleep,
See red
so
lasers
you
underneath
wouldn't
your
be wearing
door.
your armor.
Nope.
We haven't done like a you're asleep combat in a while.
Yeah, that was back in the day when we had to take watch and stuff.
Just goes to show you never know.
Second round, then I'll end my turn.
Okay, let me reorder this real quick. It's funny. There's no real actually a monster. There's no monster in this combat. It's just
It's just us.
just you guys. Okay, Oliver, you wake with a start to the sound of snarling and biting and grunting and stuff coming from somewhere.
Explosions going off.
Yeah, an
The heck?
explosion.
Okay. Alright, I'll come out and I have enough just to get out the door. I'll go faster. That's as far as I can get.
Jumps
I'm
up
assuming
and
I can
runs
tell where,
towards-
right?
Well,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I'm
so I'm
person.
going to reach out to Riken. I'm going to reach out to Riken mentally and ask him, "What's going on?" Because now I'm within range.
Any reply?
Wait, let me double check. I might not. I might not be
Can
within
I
range.
reply?
Hold on. Yeah, you can
5,
reply. You can
10,
reply to this
15.
message.
No, that's
Wait,
not right.
why does that say 160?
Don't worry
What
about
the
it.
heck?
Don't worry about it.
Do you have to
Okay.
be line of sight though?
Oh, it's your. No,
For mine, I do.
Well, no, I'm just like in
I don't.
combat, so I'm wondering if I can reply.
I have to change the grid.
I'd say within like 6 seconds.
Did you reply?
You can
right
reply on your next turn.
now?
Oh,
I
On
mean,
my
you can
next
do whatever
turn?
you want, but
I don't
I mean,
care.
you can do it now or you can do it on your next turn, whatever.
Whatever you think you would do, go ahead and do it. If you want to wait to reply, you can wait, or you could say a couple words right now. I don't care. Mentally, who's to say how long it takes?
I mean, I'm preoccupied, so I'm just gonna say wrestling.
That's a lot of growling going on. Snarling.
Just
Son of a
wrestling,
bitch.
brother.
God damn.
No
Fucking
howls
claws.
yet. Okay.
I mean, wow. Okay.
Just got this
And
werewolf
Oliver
in a
starts,
chokehold.
as he's doing that, he just starts slowing his pace, like, oh, right?
It's Wolf's turn.
Well, only one thing to keep gnawing at.
a hit for 3.
3. And a miss.
And a miss. He bit you again, but I mean, once affected, no change, so doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ido.
What's
your
I can't see
turn.
the rolls. You gotta tell me the damage.
3 damage. I did
So-
say it. It was 3 damage.
Alright. Get up.
You can change. Can you change your roll type to where it's visible by all
Not from this page, I don't think.
from the Beyond 20 settings, which I believe is that little button down there in the bottom right.
Is this a special? Is this a homebrew werewolf?
Oh yeah,
slightly-
but that should.
Oh, so okay. I was gonna say you can. I was gonna say if it wasn't, you can do that by adding like a companion or something like that or other, and select a werewolf, but that won't work in this
No,
case.
it won't. It won't. It's very, very homebrewed.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that, which I've already explained to him. Okay, so Ido, you move out of your room. You can hear
Yep,
the
I
noises.
get up. Yep, I move out. I only see over, and I'm just gonna assume, oh no, assassins are back. And I will pop a mage armor. And just wait. That'll be my turn.
Okay. I decided I better throw Alabaster in there, but I'll have him come out next turn. Just because he is here. All right. Riken, your turn.
That's just me testing stuff.
Alright, since he's taking a couple good chunks out of me, it doesn't seem like he's gonna stop. I'm gonna take a hand axe out of my waistband. And every hit is going to be with the backside of the axe, blunt damage, not trying to kill him.
Okay.
He may not feel the same.
AC is 14, by the way, just so everyone knows.
All
All right.
Second one will hit for 8.
And it just kind of bounces. You have a high. What's your passive perception?
15.
You dealt
Oh.
no damage.
No, it still does 8 points of damage. So I think you're misunderstanding how that works. Just pop down to Whispers with me for a second. Let me re-explain this.
Hey,
So
So-
you can't be killed, but you can be damaged. Does that make
I just
sense?
see. No, I see under werewolf damage immunities to non-magical or non-silvered weapons. I have immunity.
Oh,
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
So no,
No.
damage.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Yeah, bad DM. Back. Yeah,
Ha!
so I'm
Drew
wrong.
Dungeons and Dragons Master. No damage.
I forgot about that aspect. Okay.
The X did not harm me.
He's right. No damage. 0.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, back to Ulver. Ulver, your turn.
All right. So, Riken, when you said wrestling, was that like wrestling like you're in danger, or just wrestling because you're just being Riken?
You can
That,
definitely hear snarling.
that took
You
a while
polymorphed
to
Ezra.
say.
Yeah, a little bit longer than 6 seconds.
No. This is out of character. I'm wondering how I would take this. But do I hear snarling? I guess that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. All right. Well, before you said there was no howling or anything, so I thought I
It
wasn't
would-
hearing anything.
it would be you would hear all the sounds that go along with somebody being mauled.
Okay, all right. Because otherwise, I was gonna turn back around. I was like, "Oh,
He's
go to
still
bed."
wearing his armor, so metal, clanking, thrashing.
All
It's
right.
And then
it's
three
definitely
three
combat.
firebolts. Yeah.
All right. So down I go.
But I've gotten restrained, right? So,
He should.
Oh,
No,
I'm grabbing.
you have him grappled. There's a difference between grappled and restrained.
okay,
Grapple
yeah,
just
but
means he can't move.
yeah, you can't move.
He
Yeah, my
can't
speed.
leave unless he breaks your grapple, but he can still attack you. Restrained,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be able to attack. So
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I knew he could still attack. He's already hit me. I just got
Okay.
the words mixed up, I guess.
just making sure you knew.
okay.
So you open up the
Oh.
door, and the scene before you is
Yep,
unexpected.
Holy crap!
However,
And
you've seen
yeah.
one of these pretty recently.
oh yeah.
Not,
wow.
Not one dressed like that though. And that color.
Okay.
Just look at Oliver.
And that-
What'd you do? Turn him back!
All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead since I don't have much for this. I'm gonna just throw a produce flame at him for the moment. See what happens here. So let's hope I hit and not hit Riken. A 13. I miss. All right. That's it.
So you
TPK. TPK.
trying to be careful not to hit Riken and miss your target altogether.
My bed! No! I just got those sheets.
It smelled anyway.
Are you done?
That's all I can do right now.
Okay. Alabaster
Well,
wakes up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Alabaster wakes up and he's like, "What the hell?" Walks over to his door, looks out, sees Eidolon and Ulver, and hears the noises and yells out, "What's going on?"
Werewolf.
Jesus!
I don't know.
And ducks back inside for his equipment.
What?
It's not what it looks like.
Get back out here.
He's like, I'm coming back with help. I'll be back.
Okay. So, Werewolf's turn again.
I feel like I'm bullying Riken, but it's his fault for being the most injured person from the last fight. That's a miss. That's a miss.
I didn't really intend on tonight being a player versus player, but here we are anyways.
Oh. You're the one who cursed me.
Yeah.
And you made it a full moon.
No, it is a full moon. It's just the calendar week.
Oh, that's right. It is.
The center of the month is full moon. We're in the center of the month.
That's true, yeah.
Beautiful
On the 13th.
coincidence.
I didn't notice it until I looked at the calendar and I was like, tonight is the full moon for the next 3 days.
That's funny.
So, anyways, there's that happy accident. Happy little accident. Just I'd be like that painter guy. Okay, so you did both of yours. So Eidolon, you're up.
All right. 15.
What are the chances? I didn't when I put them in there. I didn't even think about it being a full moon in the next couple of days. It's like, nope, no chance to take care of that.
Just hold my action for a cantrip if I see anything, since I can't see anything
Okay.
through the door. But if I do see a werewolf that I heard be called out, I will try to cantrip it. Frostbite.
Okay, Riken,
That'll be my.
Question. So, can I turn into a werewolf from a scratch and a bite, or just a bite?
just the bite.
Has he bit me or just scratched me? He just scratched me,
You
right?
got bit.
Yeah, I bit you.
He bit
I
you.
got you. You're cursed, bud.
But whether or not
You
your
bit.
character knows that will turn you into a werewolf is kind of up in the air.
Everyone knows about werewolves. And if it was a world where they actually existed, I'm sure I would.
Okay. That's up to you.
I'm
Like I said,
dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
I wasn't going to say for you whether or not you knew. So okay.
All right.
I mean, you did feel corruption seep into you, so
So.
Oh, we're boned.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine. I can't do that.
You can move half your movement while still hanging on to me. Just let you know.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna use a spell to. Yeah, it wouldn't work either way. Alright, I was gonna use a bonus action to disengage, but I can't do that because I don't have any spell slots left. I guess I'll just like.
just what?
Nope.
You still have them grappled, right? Why not like try to restrain them now? Like sit on them. I don't know.
I think you need the grappler feat to do that.
Yeah, I don't have anything in my actions that say I can do that.
The grappler feat lets you restrain after
Oh.
grappling.
Oh, that's cool.
You have to have the feet to do it, unfortunately.
And it seems stupid to put on my shield or grab a spear when it's like close combat, and putting a shield on when you're in the middle of a fight seems stupid too. I don't have any. I'm gonna dig into my bag for silver coins and put them between my knuckles.
Nice.
Inventive.
After this, you're gonna have to make some silver knuckles. You know.
That's the only silver thing I have. But I'm guessing that'll take my action, right? And
yeah, definitely.
Yep. So I'll end my turn after
He
that.
hit me with gold for the first time. Why do we have so much gold and no silver?
Just a different fistful each time. Actually, I'll just hit him with a bag. Fuck it.
Oh god.
Is that considered silvered? I don't know.
Once it rips open, yeah.
I mean,
You're up, Bowler.
the chances the bag staying together if you hit somebody hard enough with it to damage them is pretty slim. You know, you could do it, in other words, you could do it once.
And all your coins just go flying everywhere.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Oh. No, I was just playing around. It's overshot.
Oh, you didn't do anything though.
He got the coins between his knuckles.
Silver coins between the knuckles.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, Oliver, you're up then.
All right, so I feel like I need to keep my. I'm not gonna wild shape yet. Looks like Reagan's got it under control for the moment.
Yeah, totally.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, he's been missing all his attacks so far. It's fine.
You're doing great, buddy. You're fine.
We're going right back to. Remember that goblin fight? And somebody was being, have their face bit off.
It was all right. So the 22 with 13 flame damage.
Ooh, gonna light up his backside.
There you go. And can I assume that these doors are big enough that people can get through me without any problem, or not?
I mean, you can
small,
step
right?
aside for a second and let somebody pass. Yes.
I'll do that. I'll do that. All right, and that's pretty much it.
Ezra
So
kills my
13.
boss. Ezra takes my holy stick, and now he tries to kill me.
And at the same time, I'm gonna say, actually, I don't know how much what I would know of werewolves. I mean, I grew up in the Trundle Woods, so what? It'd be stories about silver, right?
Uh,
Ben?
I
Grimm's
mean,
Brothers is big here.
everybody's probably heard legends of werewolves as far as that goes. You've had some more dealings with them. What was your question
Yeah.
again? I'm sorry. I may have
Just
butchered.
like, would I understand the correlation between silver and hurting?
Make a history check.
19.
Most likely, yeah.
All right, I will say to both Alabaster and to Eidolon, use some silver, anything, even a silver coins, and shove it in his mouth, do something. And that's it.
Alabaster comes running out of his room over your direction, and you can see his daggers in his hand.
I'll step aside if he comes through.
Well, he stops where he is. That's as far as he
Okay.
can move and retain the ability to use an action. So he's going to hold an attack action for if something moves next to him.
Okay.
Cautious still.
I will
Okay.
duck. I'll also be ducking so he can do his range stuff without, you know,
Well, he could throw
being
a
in the way.
dagger or something, but he didn't bring his crossbow or anything with him, so
Okay.
he's not going to though. He's moving up and assessing the situation. Werewolf turn.
Bite and claw.
Are we going to be leaving Ezra and me in Long Saddle?
Did you guys see that this time?
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So bite miss, claws miss.
So you scrabble at that armor still, just trying to find an opening, something you can bite or claw. You know, it's like a tin can. You try to get the meat out.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's it for me.
Eidolon, you're up.
All right. I'll go 5, 10, 15. Can I like see past and see through?
You can go through. I'm trying to duck out of the way in that space, so you
Okay.
can do whatever you want.
I'll go
I'm
like
ducking.
15, 20. I'll sneak in 25, 30. Or I guess there. All I have is gold. I don't have silver.
Sure, magic still works,
Are,
right?
are these pennies gonna work? All I have are pennies. Oh god.
Rich people problems.
Will platinum work? Um, I want to try to use command. Speak one word,
One word.
and I will speak it at Ezra Wolf, where Ezra, and say, revert.
Yeah, it has to be possible though.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I mean, I don't.
yeah, you
I'm
don't. Your
just
character doesn't
trying.
know, so.
I
Uh,
tried it with that druid person, and it almost worked. I almost got
so
her to change back.
I mean, you can make the roll as far as that goes.
It's a wisdom 16.
I mean, you
Damn.
beat it anyways. So
All right.
We got rid of one good roll.
I don't know. He's not changing back. How does this work? Oh.
Oh, not like that.
I don't think I have a bonus action I can do. Yeah, I'm good. That's it.
all right, Riken's turn.
Fistful of coins. Bam.
like a
Missed
snarling bundle of fur, teeth, and claws that he's trying to bludgeon off of him. I have visions of what is it with the hammer fist thing? It's like the auto fist, like bang, 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 bang.
Oh, from Iron Hulkbuster versus Hulk.
Oh, that's right. Stop
Yeah.
moving or whatever.
I would reckon that did actually kind of fuck me up. That was a solid punch.
All
Turn.
right. Done?
Yep.
Oliver, you're up again.
Dang, I just don't have really great stuff right now. Yeah, I just keep chipping away with the cantrip at the moment until I can figure something else out. 16. And another 13 of damage.
The 13 damage.
Yeah, 13. Oh, my hit points aren't at 75. That's not right.
Are you sure your type of roll isn't always roll twice?
Yeah, that would have been with advantage. Or, you know what? Let me check. Let me see. I don't know why it would do that.
I was just looking at the.
No, it's under normal. It's just under normal. No,
Okay.
it's not.
It was just a thought. It was just a thought.
No, it'd be great if that was going to fix this stupid thing.
Yeah. Okay. So you done?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So Alabaster kind of grunts over your direction. Move aside, and steps
And
by you.
okay.
He moves up directly behind the werewolf, flanking it, and is going to attack with his daggers.
Oof.
All right, first damage is sneak attack damage. Second one is not.
$23. $22.
So what? 16 plus 7, so 23.
Oof.
15 and 7.
No, he gets a +1 from the piercing too.
Oh, okay.
That's the +1 of the dagger.
All right.
He gets it on both attacks. So actually, it would be 24, right? So, no. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. I'm reading that wrong. You're right. 22. Okay. I'm just not used to trying to read his attacks. And they've changed slightly since the last time I played. They keep changing beyond 20. It's interesting. And we haven't played in like a month. Okay. And that is it for him. He is going to just wait. Hold position, giving both him and Riken flanking. Go ahead, Werewolf.
All right. So this is my favorite thing. I was gonna panic and run away because there's so many, and animal instincts say run. But the legal definition of revert, or the biological definition of revert, is to go to more primitive types. So I'm gonna keep savaging Ryan or Riken.
Well, you passed the wisdom save anyway, so it wouldn't have.
It didn't affect you,
But
no matter
whatever.
what.
So you're just choosing to be violent.
Yeah, pretty much. Who's winning the fist fight
You're,
now?
you're choosing violence.
Well, that's gonna hit for
3.
It's actually going to miss because I'm going to be at 25.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
Boarding maneuver.
And then 9 from claws.
I'll take that.
I was looking up definitions of revert to try to find a good way I could interpret it so that I would lose a turn, but
Gotcha.
I was thinking you were going to yell sit.
I know, I didn't think too hard on it. I should have just said something like sleep too. Something
Okay.
easy.
Done?
Yep, that was it.
Ido's turn.
Right. I will switch it up. I'll use a frostbite cantrip.
Okay.
It is a what is it? Con save? Con 16.
Yes. And it was a cantrip, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I just fully resist it.
Yep. Damn it. I wanted to do it because it gives you disadvantage, but only if it works.
All right, Ido, you done?
Mhm.
Right. At this point, you're just out action economied, so there's
Yeah.
no hope.
You guys can just beat me to unconsciousness for brevity's sake.
I think we can. Yeah, I think we can just go ahead and skip.
There's another 10 damage.
Yep.
So.
Alright, so after we beat him unconscious.
Beat him down, and he when he falls unconscious, and you have a second to breathe. Riken, Alabaster, and Eidolon, especially. Ulver's view is a little more blocked, so maybe not so much him. But you notice there's no blood from any of his wounds. The only blood.
That sucks.
The only blood in the room is yours, Riken.
Yeah, I know. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it is like, oh, look at that arterial splash against the wall.
And Bastard's okay.
Anyways.
I'm gonna.
But, yeah, there's no blood. Alabaster steps back with a, what the hell?
Wait.
Crap. This is what
Ezra?
happened.
This is really Ezra?
We were fighting werewolves with those gods. Malar attacked us with them. Look, we need to get him up, and we got to get to Zephyros. We need to open up that portal and put him in there and imprison him in there for a while till this passes over. Get him out of here.
You want to
Wait,
put
so
a werewolf in a room with a demon? Why don't you just lock him in his room?
No, there's no demon in there. You guys got rid of it first thing.
It's gone. It's an empty room now.
We Ghostbustered him.
And then the asshole bit me. I'm probably gonna turn any moment.
What? You bit?
Great. All right, look, I can fix this, but it'll have to be tomorrow.
Oh, just
I can
lock
fix it
us in
for
our
one of
rooms.
you. I can fix it for one of you. Tomorrow.
You got bit kind of in the shoulder area, the joint in your armor, and you can kind of feel that, that corruption seeping from that area of your body into the rest of you.
You gotta lock us away quick.
All right, both of you. Let's get you up. Come on, let's go. And so we'll just go.
Start
Okay,
dragging him.
Ezra.
This room.
Carry Ezra, it's fine.
So you carry him over to the.
He still weighs nothing. Up.
He's a little heavier now and bigger. So you manage to get him up and get him into the chamber. Zephyros is sound asleep. You know how he sleeps. So
We'll just go in. It won't even matter. We'll just open it up. Is it Yellowtail?
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting sushi tonight.
That's where I got it from, Ezra.
Yep.
You bit? You bit?
all right, so you guys get him into the portal, and when you open it up, as soon as you do, there's a flash of feathers as 4 griffins and 2 eaglets come flooding out of the portal.
What?
They fly around for a little bit and then go up into the area.
I'm so glad to see you guys. All right, get him in now.
So,
Working.
so you take them inside, and inside the stone chamber, it smells a little worse for wear. And you can see that there's several carcasses that have been torn apart by them that were obviously put in there to feed them. And there's feces pretty much, all over one section. So it's not great in there. But
Well, home sweet home to you two. Get on in. And I'm going to go grab some rope so we can tie them up and
Okay.
hopefully
Not gonna be
keep
strong
them
enough.
back.
You're gonna need shackles.
I mean, fortunately, you know how to open and close the portal, but so do they.
I know.
So, all right. So you grab some rope.
Yep, and just going to tie them up as best as possible. It might not hold, but whatever.
My transform is just gonna break through it.
Right? Can you feel that seeping into the rest of your body, and smells start becoming much sharper to you. Your vision, you feel it changing, and as you guys look at Riken, you can see his pupils are highly dilated, and his irises have changed colors. Now, almost
Ouch.
golden yellow.
Oh no,
Well,
the drugs.
I'm out of my armor at this point, by the way.
He's been shedding his armor
So-
this whole time. You can see that the wound
So-
on his shoulder and his other wounds have all healed over already.
Okay. So we just beat up Ezra. We didn't kill him, right?
no, I'm fine.
Is that
You don't know.
Just knocked them
You haven't
unconscious.
checked.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
did.
I don't
Some
remember
friends you
anybody
are.
saying, I check and see if he's still breathing. I don't remember anybody saying that.
well? Okay. I will. Can I do a perception check?
He's still breathing. It's pretty
Okay.
obvious, but
Okay. All right.
I mean, you know how D&D is. If you don't say it, you didn't do it. So
Well, if we're in that side room, the little pocket dimension, is it technically a full moon in there? So will Riken even change?
Yeah. I was hoping that was going to be a
it's
thing.
complicated, but I mean the simple answer is that you don't know because you
Okay. So we get out and we. All right. Get out. Get out.
Probably just have to close the door, and then
Yes.
maybe it won't have that. Yeah.
The
All
cure
right.
to lycanthropy is time zones.
All right. So once we get out, I'll holler out Yellowtail to close it up. I'm proud of myself for remembering that password. It's been a while.
Yeah, I would have had to look it up.
All right, so you guys pop back out, close it, and leave them inside.
And I'm going to mentally shout at the top of my mind at Zephyros, "Wake up!"
Are those?
What to give someone nightmares?
Pop those so they have the layer. There's like a snort and kind of a, and then just you hear a thought in your mind. What?
We have 2 werewolves in your pocket dimension, and we're hoping they don't come out.
That's a good place for them.
Why is that?
Well, they're not here then.
Can they come through here? It's Roiken and Ezra. They got turned. And they know the password to get through.
Just say the password again and make a twisting motion with your hand, and it will stay locked from this side until it's unlocked.
Yellowtail twists my hand. Done.
Okay, I'm going back to sleep.
Not
And then
enough.
Riken and Ezra hear the deadbolt lock. Click.
Yeah, chunk.
Is there any light in there?
Yeah. Yeah, there's ambient light that comes from nowhere and everywhere.
I do not have dark vision.
No, you don't. Well, I mean, you don't right now.
Oh,
You do feel the changes kind of start to subside a little bit, as if whatever the effect was that was changing you is slowly ebbing away. And you see Ezra is slowly changing back to his normal self as well. So you have look, you guys have a werewolf chamber. You didn't even know you had. That's
So-
funny. How many
I've
shows
been
have we
thinking-
watched with one of those? You know.
Yep. So Ezra's going to come to. He's mostly naked, bound in chains, in a dark room with
The
Riken.
ropes have fallen off because
what
you've
the
gotten
fuck,
considerably
Riken?
smaller.
Yeah, the ropes really are holding you anymore. Riken, on the other hand, he's tied up. Right? They tied up Riken too? Am I wrong about that?
did
You
we?
did.
Yeah.
So Riken's still tied up. You're not, though.
Am I though?
The question is, would Riken want to like bust out?
Well, once I saw
Well-
Ezra, out of rope, I'd be like, okay, this is stupid. He's fine. I'm fine.
So with a little effort, you managed to bust your way loose of the rope.
Ezra will never be able to with his strength.
Well,
The ropes were just all around me. They got a lot smaller.
strength as
long
Ezra,
story short-
or-
Well, yeah, as Ezra, yeah. Well, I guess the ropes would be a lot smaller on or bigger on Ezra as he reverts.
But if Riken does need to get out of the ropes, I can just summon my sword and cut him out.
Anyways, you guys,
When you turn into a werewolf, do you keep your items?
My sword can be summoned where I'm at, even if it's on a different plane.
Long story
That's what
short,
it sounds-
you're a werewolf. You try turning me into a werewolf. We're staying in here until they can figure it out outside.
All right, so kind of good news. It means that God thing was a real thing that happened, because that's where I got bit by a werewolf at. Bad news is, we do need to help those gods, or they're going to kill us all.
And I'm pretty much relaying the same message to everybody else, so just to shortchange that.
Like one of those
You
TV
know,
The
Oh,
Eilons,
same-
we're not
same
crazy.
thing.
Yeah,
you and
it's just
Riken-
cutting back and forth.
Right?
You and Riken finally have something in common.
I'm a better werewolf, but
Well, so how do you cure werewolfism?
I've got a thing. Well, we'll have to wait until tomorrow, but I can only do it for. Maybe Zephyros has something as well, but I can only
Yeah.
do once a day because it takes a lot out of me.
Okay.
Can you cure them after they turn?
Yeah. Yeah, they can be cured.
But do you want to be cured? That's the question.
It's
Yeah.
greater restoration, right?
Yep, and I've got it. I just don't have it prepared.
Yeah, it's not a wizard spells, unfortunately. So
I know. Yeah, I can't. I know I can't do it. But
Yeah. So
What about the little pearl power thingy? Would that help?
no, that just gives you an extra
No.
spell slot.
yeah, greater restoration is like a cleric and druids thing.
and it's a higher
And
level one.
artificers. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my 5th level, so I only get one per day.
I mean, you're lucky he has it. 5th level is up there a ways. So,
It is.
Otherwise, we'd have to bank on Zephyros having it.
so you guys go back to bed for the rest of the night, or?
Well, that was fun.
I am going to because, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I have to
Yeah.
get the sleep so I can get that spell back.
Now, just imagine if Zephyros got turned into a werewolf.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that would be so epic.
A giant cloud wolf.
Smells like bird shit in here.
Well, that is why I warned him about this. Is like, this would be really bad if they came and bit him. So bad.
It does smell like bird crap in there. You're right.
There's like no circulation at all. This is
Nope.
awful.
The only circulation is when that door opens.
So you're sitting in a steamy hot pile of poop. Nice. And carcass.
All right. So
For tonight, I will sleep with my door locked. But yeah, go back to bed.
Okay. So you guys sleep till morning, get up the next morning.
Long rested.
Huzzah.
Take
Morning
that.
time.
Oof. Let me prepare my spells now that I can.
I don't remember if I remember my time as a werewolf or not.
Well, I think for the sake of homebrew, we'll say that you have images like of a nightmare. You know, like nightmarish images of things, but it feels more like a nightmare than the something that really happened.
Me punching you in the face with a bunch of quarters.
I remember distinctly an axe just bouncing off me because you're an idiot, doesn't realize that non-magical weapons don't hurt werewolves.
I didn't realize you were a werewolf until you said werewolf.
What the fuck did you think it was?
8 intelligence, sir. 8 intelligence.
Good play.
Oh my god, you'll get smarter as a werewolf.
Damn, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh. Ezra gets stronger and Riken gets smarter.
See, I had the wisdom to know to use the silver. I just had come on.
Well, there's more difference between them, but because
Yeah,
Ezra was cursed by a god, where Riken was just cursed by a lycanthrope. So
I thought it was over just being a dick trying to wrestle. And all of a sudden,
I mean, honestly, yeah.
and then I saw some shit saying that it was you, and then you tried to kill me. Good times, good times.
all right, so what are you guys gonna do the next morning?
You'll open up the door.
I'm draped over Ezra, and
Yes,
I like
you
to
are.
imagine he's like he's that dog that's already awake in the morning, but he's like too afraid to move.
Are they wolves? Are they still changed?
Snore.
What do I see?
Oh no, they're snuggling. Oh, that's cute.
Ah, like little puppies.
Oh,
Now get
I
up.
want
The
to
rest of them
imagine. I want to imagine like Riken's leg is, kicking, like moving
Yeah.
around.
We stand up, and Ezra's hair is a little bit gelled up from my drool in a certain spot.
I'm picturing that scene from was it Without a Paddle?
No.
Oh,
My
yeah,
mind's telling me no, but my body.
You know what? Yeah, this is something Ezra will try. I'm going to grab Riken and Dimension Door behind Oliver. And then I'm going to push Oliver in.
You don't know how to.
It's true.
No,
You don't know
yeah.
how to lock it. You know how to
You
close
don't
it.
know.
All right,
Ah.
I won't bother. Let's
And
figure this out.
Yellowtail. Then I come right back out. Fool.
And we just push you back in. It's easy. You're small.
You're still weak.
yeah, and naked.
All right, so you guys have traveled a decent distance on your way.
All right. So it's time for some cures here. Who wants a
Yeah.
cure?
I throw Ezra back in, yell Yellowtail. I'm getting it. I got business to do in Amphail.
So, yeah, get his just because I don't know if mine can easily be cured by this.
Did you tell over that?
Yeah,
He doesn't know anything.
I'm telling you this just because
Okay.
you were there. A god did it.
All right, but dang. All right, Roykin, here you go. Bippity boppity boo.
Do I feel the corruption
Let's see.
going away?
There you go. Still rolling twice, but there you go.
You fuck off.
Hey,
You.
weird. Double sends everything.
It does. I got to figure out what's causing that. It's so strange. But I can remove one curse.
So do you have diamond dust worth 100 gold pieces on you?
I do. I actually do. Because I
Okay.
had Zephyros do that.
Just making sure
But I do need to get rid of that now because,
you used it.
yep, it is now used up.
You don't have any more?
Well, I got lots of diamond, and since Zephyros can crush it for me,
That's
I'm
true.
still set.
All
I'm
right.
fine.
All right, so you reach out
I
to,
am fine.
to nature, draw upon the positive energies of the universe, and cleanse Riken of lycanthropy. The process is painful, Riken. You feel this burning itch that is undeniably painful and irresistible. You start itching at your body, and then out of your pores comes this almost black substance that falls to the floor and forms into almost like a jelly-ish black pudding style thing that then subsides and dies as whatever this curse was in front of you is given brief physical form before it expires.
That's too bad. I was gonna try and scoop it up.
It seems like a bad idea.
What are you talking? It's fine.
Hey, what's this taste like?
That was like the worst sunburn ever, all over your body. I am going to bed.
I mean, you might have been sleeping
Oh.
on bird poop, so maybe a bath? I don't know.
I am going to bed.
Don't worry about your bed. It's all burned up. Oh, yeah, go to bed.
I am going to bed.
There's dried
I go
grass
in
under his bed anyways. It's not a big deal.
It doused the flames, so it's not that bad.
Okay.
A little charred, not too bad.
I go into Ezra's room and fall asleep.
As you fall asleep, you notice that the great sword above my fireplace is silver, you morons.
I did not notice that.
Oh, yeah.
It is
What's-
indeed
what's up?
silver.
Well, it's not like we were trying to kill you.
Yeah.
All right, so anything for the rest of this day?
I'd like to talk with Zephyros to see if we can't do some armor enchantment.
Wait, what does Ezra and Ido think they get these rooms? These are the workshop rooms. Those aren't bedrooms. Get over yourself.
Did you want Zephyros to be grinding up diamonds for you?
No, actually, I have 4 more. I had him do 500 gold,
Okay.
so I'm set for a while.
All right. So yeah, he can do some enchanting for you. Puts the tower on autopilot for part of the day. The area that you're going through, though, isn't really super conducive to being on autopilot. So might not be the best day to do it. See, because you're going through a mountain pass.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So actually, I think he'll probably refuse because of that.
Have Ido fly.
Well, he's got to enchant too to do this. It's a group effort.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, Zephyros could, but it won't knock off enough, I don't think, to make it worthwhile, probably, of the time.
I can crush stuff. I'm good at crushing things.
Diamond? Good luck.
By the end of the day, you'll be out of the mountain pass and 1 day away from Amphal. So I guess Ezra gets another night in the hole.
Well, we can let him out. It's daytime. I think we all know that that's okay.
I
But he
did
goes right
say
back in.
I did say another night in the hole, didn't I?
Yeah.
So
At
Just to have
nighttime,
a
we'll
Okay.
full moon.
go back into your hole. You too good? You too good for your home?
adjust the calendar here.
Israel, you might want to clean up your room in there. It's really nasty. And you know you're going back in there again tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like I'm the parent that's just disgusted with their kid that's just a slob.
all right. So that day is spent. I mean, Zephyros is pretty busy making sure you don't run into mountains, right? So,
Who all needs some potions of healing here? So I can start working on that.
I'll take one.
One. Anyone else?
No, I'm good.
All right. I'll make one healing of potion during the day.
what are you using to make it?
I've got the ingredients.
No,
I stocked up.
I meant for alchemy, like beakers, etc.
Sure. Yeah.
No, I meant what do you have them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got alchemy. I got the alchemy set
Okay,
and all the stuff.
making
So,
sure because
yeah.
all of Zephyros' stuff that wasn't at least in like dimensional storage got broken. So
Oh, gotcha. No, I have all my stuff set up in my room.
okay. Was it
So, and
sitting
also
there
Alabama.
when the tower crashed?
It would have been locked away in a hutch because I had purchased a hutch for all that stuff to go into. So I guess
Was the hutch
make your,
mounted to the wall or floor?
I wouldn't say it was mounted, but would the alchemy set be in its own case or something, or is it all just loose?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll let you decide. I just wanted to introduce the idea that you might have some breakage.
I mean, all right, let's assume we've got some breakage, but I wonder between Alabaster and myself, if we had enough to put something together just to make do.
Sure. That's fine.
Okay.
Like I said, I just wanted to introduce the idea. So,
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Okay. So, yeah, because the tower's been through a lot. Okay, so let's see. That night, Ezra, you don't change because you're in the other dimension. You're not even sure where that is exactly, but there's apparently no full moon there. So you're okay.
Right? Like a deck of playing cards or something. Just play solitaire.
Everybody else sleeps for the night. The tower continues moving throughout the night and into the next day. The next morning, you can come back out. And
Okay.
Ulver can cast his
Yep.
restoration spell again.
Yep. I'll go ahead and try it. This is probably only going to be gotten rid of by a wish spell.
All right. Does it work?
So you cast a spell, and let's see.
Hey.
Ooh. That one could be really useful,
Yeah.
depending on what happens.
Let me talk to Ulver in whispers real quick.
Okay. Okay, I'm here.
All right. Just wanted to make sure you were here because internet. So here's the deal. You
Okay.
feel the curse ebb but you don't get that physical effect that you got with Riken.
Okay.
And while you can't you can't tell for sure that it's gone, you feel like the spell worked,
Okay.
but
So something.
you don't have anything visible to show you, and he's not currently a werewolf in form, so
Right.
maybe it worked, maybe
Okay.
it didn't. It certainly didn't work the same way as it worked on Riken.
Okay.
And then I'll let you go ahead and describe that to him. Describe the casting of the spell, once again reaching out to the powers of nature, etc.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. Okay, that sounds good.
All right.
Kind of fun. All right.
Seeing us, and then the beast one threw werewolves at us.
Okay. Well, that was weird.
Oh, and the gods thing is up on YouTube if you want to watch it. So feel free to
Yep.
watch their little escapade.
Yeah, it's called what? Ulver's Legendary Travels. Is that what you called it?
Legendary Journeys.
Journeys. All right. Good news.
You got
and
turned into a werewolf and it
bad
wasn't even
news.
part of the actual campaign.
Oh, it was part of the actual campaign. Just
Son
the
of a
side
bitch.
part.
You guys couldn't fucking play for 1 week, and now all of a sudden we got fucking werewolves. Great.
So you cast a
So
spell.
yeah, go ahead.
You cast a spell and you reach out to nature once again. Feel its energy filling you, the cleansing, natural order rush into Ezra, and you feel the taint inside of him ebb away.
You feel his taint.
But there's no physical description, no physical change. You don't see anything happen to him. Ezra, you feel a lightening in your spirit, a little bit, but that's about it.
All
Huh.
right.
Why didn't Ezra puke up anything like Riken did?
Because I'm tougher than he is. Duh.
Well, okay.
Riken, is this
This
true?
was very different from Riken.
Yeah, you didn't touch my taint.
Wow.
He has the untainted taint.
So here's the deal. We don't know if it actually worked or not. How do you feel, Ezra?
Yeah, about the same.
As what?
Always.
Before the bite or?
I would probably feel. I guess I wouldn't even know. I just feel like me again. So at the moment, I don't feel anything.
Well, I think we better be prepared for tonight, just in case. One more night
Job
of
well done.
Well, yeah, one more full night.
Well,
Better be ready for it.
yeah, but we'd have to have me spend it out here because I won't transform in there.
Right, and I have a way for that.
Yep. Do you have polymorph? And just
That won't work on you.
You can't polymorph a were creature. In
Yeah,
hybrid.
any shape changer cannot be polymorphed.
Chain him to the wall.
better idea. Chain me to like the front of the castle, like in the mast of a ship.
Like, yeah, you can escape if you want.
Mermaid on front ships.
All right.
And then we'll just have me as a werewolf freaking out on the front, tied to the front of this as we sail into the town. Just sail over water deep.
What's funny is you'll probably just be hanging from the chain. It's like we're flying in the air, so just dangling from the castle.
So I actually have something for this. We can sequester him in his chambers. Or I can just spell to shape. What's that?
I don't want to mess up my chambers though. Put me in someone else.
It'll be fine.
You messed up mine.
I turned yours into a glorious Jackson Pollock.
With my blood. And then
You're
some asshole
welcome.
burnt my bed.
I'm just going to go into Ezra's room and I'm going to start casting Stone Shape on the windows and then get ready for the door once, that way he can get in and I can lock him in.
I grab his silver sword.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks for pointing that out, bud.
No, I can't summon that one back.
So you guys arrive over Amphal about noonish.
Don't break that sword. I made it with my dad.
I'm moving it along because I don't think this is... Yeah, it's just going to keep going.
Do I want to be spiteful because he turned me into a werewolf?
That's fine. You can keep being spiteful. But you are over your hometown now.
Don't hate the like and hate the curse.
I drag the sword on the ground as I walk out.
Probably the last.
2 seconds. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Make charisma save.
Wow.
You failed. God damn it. Display. You're banished again. You disappear, and the sword just drops to the ground.
I'm holding it. You can't banish me without what I'm holding.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't think it works like that.
Whatever. You're still banished.
I put it on the ground and I think about leaving it there.
All right, I'm back.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know where I'm at. He'll never get it back.
Better yet.
Make him think twice about doing it again.
All right.
And then I'll
This is
pick
a
it
question for Ben. I just banished Riken for fun.
Okay.
How far did this castle move in 1 minute?
For fun, we're just having some fun. The guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently,
You're gonna potentially
not
kill him,
moving,
what happens?
so...
Oh, damn it. Because if I banish him...
remember, it arrived at Amphal.
Yeah. I just realized, though,
Good
if
thing,
we're
I
on it
guess.
while moving and I banish him, and then we move away from that point, he's going to reappear at the same point. It's just going to drop.
Damn.
I mean, it sounds legit.
Sounds like a good plan to have.
I know, right?
Later.
I'll hang that onto that for later.
Yeah, we might need that in the future.
It's going to come in handy next time these guys show back up Black Hammer.
Maybe traveling on the ship was a better idea, Riken. I don't know. At
Yeah,
least
'cause
you'd
I
land
could-
in water.
Yeah, because
But you'd sink because of your armor.
yeah.
He wouldn't be thinking that if he was at that meeting of the gods.
That's true. But to be fair, we wouldn't have gotten that branch and destroyed the forest by that time either, if we
Yeah.
went by sea.
All right.
I pop back into existence and keep walking as I drag the sword. And shut the door behind me.
He's just mad he couldn't save his family or avenge them. Wasn't
Too
strong
soon.
enough.
I'll head with Riken.
Okay. What do you guys? Where you guys headed?
I'm assuming Riken's heading out to Amphil.
Yeah, and I need my mithril armor back. We gotta look good. So,
Alright.
leaving the tower fully decked out. No, it's been a while since we had a drink. Let's just go to the tavern. Start there. I don't really know where these guys are at anyway. I haven't really talked to them in a bit.
Well, Riken, actually, I'm gonna just kind of let you take over here because it's your hometown, and other than your different people, the townsfolk are just NPCs. So if you want to just kind of go ahead and describe what happens yourself, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And
Are you up
I'm
to it?
coming along too, by the way. I don't know who else is coming.
Yeah. I don't know about Ezra. If he wanted to stay at the tower to be safe, or just risk it for the biscuit.
I'll stay in the tower. You guys have high enough charisma to negotiate with people, right?
So high.
You need me.
My hometown. I'll be fine.
Yeah, so this is your hometown, Riken?
Yep. Smells just like it used to. Smells a little bit like Boardman. Pasture town. Lots of
Is it
lots of
a
basic.
bigger town?
It's more like
Alright.
if I was to imagine it, imagine like Aspen, but you're in the plains. Like it's a resort town for the nobles of Waterdeep, but at the same time, like we're out in the country. We're in the middle of like Golden Plains. It is towards the It is winter though, right? Ben?
Yeah, I think it's like January
Yeah,
equivalent.
it's equivalent to January. It's really cold.
Yeah, and like instead of really tall like golden weeds, everything would be like really, really short in January, probably muddy. But just like basically fields everywhere, just like expanses of fields. Um, Pretty much in every direction. Yeah. So I would say we go towards the tavern, and luckily because she's been out of work, we run into my old maid Mars.
You said Mars, like the planet?
Yep, like planet Mars. Yeah.
Cool.
She is a half elf.
If you need me to jump in for something, just yell. But I think it'd be better coming from you at this point.
No problem. You don't really need any backstory on the characters, but basically we'll find Mars, talk to Mars a little bit, and then find the location of my two other retainers. One of our Chan's Ike, our Major Domo. Penny. So after catching up with these guys, I'm basically going to give them all of the gemstones that Ulver gave to me. And basically reminisce, get them caught up to date on where we're at. I'm going to inform them of our estates up north now, our woods, our what else was there? We have a lumber yard up in the forest.
Waterdeep, we got something over there. And Calimshan.
In
as well.
Luskin. Remember, we have like 3 properties in Luskin now.
Well, we got one. We got the house in Luskin, and then the logging operation and mine, and then that's in
Correct.
Luskin. Then in Waterdeep, we've got an estate over there, and then Calimshan, there's an estate along with something else. I forget what it was. I'll have to take a look.
Okay. So, like, with your guys' permission, obviously, I'm gonna basically write up like, I guess deeds. We already have deeds, but basically like orders, I guess, with all of our signatures or symbols on it. I have like a wax seal and all that crap, and basically try to tell because I trust these guys. These guys aren't hired like the guys in Luskin. Like these guys have been with my family forever. Most of them were like basically bored into their jobs. Like their family's been working with us for a very long time. Like I'm giving them all this money because I trust them to basically get my estate back and basically improve on it until I get back. So I'm going to have these guys kind of take over our other estates as well and try to, basically facilitate trade. Because if we need lumber to rebuild the estate, maybe we can get that from the lumber yard. Same with stone, just things like that. And kind of have them take over the helm.
Over's good with that.
Oh.
And as we do our travels, we can give a heads up to each of those estates and whoever's in charge of the caretaking, what's going to happen too.
You should also think about getting maybe them some bodyguards if you're going to hand them that much money.
That was my next.
Because and
That
you're
was the
going to
next thing I
need
was gonna do.
actual reliable people.
So I was part of the City Watch for the Waterdeep Garrison, and part of like the Lord's Alliance Cavalry and all that stuff too. So I would like to send outward and stuff like that as well to like some of my old war buddies that I'm pretty close with, and ask them to basically provide that service and maybe hire some more people on top of that.
Okay. And then you'll need to spend probably 2 days here to assemble all that.
I'm okay with that. And then maybe I'll have to go to Waterdeep and back. Maybe Alabaster wants to come with me. I know he's from here.
Alabaster is going to. Actually, at this point, he will say he wants to go to Waterdeep, but he wants to go do some investigation on his own, and he will maybe meet up with you guys later if you come back by the town, but he wants to go do some stuff on his own and will leave the party.
No problem. I'll ride a horse with him as far as he'll let me. Yeah, because I have to go to Waterdeep anyway, so we might as well go there together.
He's supposed to go to meet up with Jack, if you remember right. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And we can go to Waterdeep since it's so close because we want to talk to whoever the caretakers are of the Waterdeep properties.
Yep.
That we now own.
Yep.
And if you guys need any new inventory, new potions, anything bigger like that, magical items, Waterdeep's a really big town, so.
Yeah. And the one things I want to keep a lookout for in Amphil and Waterdeep is the transportation circle sigils, if they have them. And then also I want to go study them.
And I would like to go ahead.
I don't know if Amphil has one, but I assume Waterdeep has one.
Amphil is very small. You'd have to go to Waterdeep and do some looking there.
Okay.
Amphil is village level. So.
Gotcha. It's mostly like city level.
Estates and stuff in the area because Waterdeep is so close, but the town itself is village level. It just has estates out there in the countryside that are run for different purposes.
You'll find like knick-knack shops, stuff like that, but nothing like.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty much everybody. If they need anything big, they go to Waterdeep. It's just easier to get large purchases of any kind.
Roy, we should fence a lot of these gems off in Waterdeep before handing them over as well.
There's a lot of trade merchant caravans that normally stop through here, but it's winter, so not so much.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, if you want to.
And that way we can pay the soldiers a little easier this way too.
All right, then I'll turn half of it into coinage, I guess.
You'd have to do that in Waterdeep as well.
Yeah. No problem. Well, I mean, can I just submit this to a bank and then have them do all that shit with transactions and shit?
In Waterdeep, you could, using your title.
Yeah, so I'll bring my major domo with me, give him access to the account as well.
Okay.
And then also one of my war buddies as well, my most trusted one. I'll bring him with me as well.
Yes, you still have an on-record title with the city, so.
I do. Yeah, I do. But I don't know if they're just going to give me people, so.
No, they won't give you people. You'll have to hire them.
Yep.
I will say that it is most likely that the maid and Ike both want to come with you.
That's totally fine. I'll like buy them new clothes and stuff. Like it's probably been pretty rough for them for a while.
I meant in the tower.
In the tower?
Yeah.
Well, Ike's a ranch hand, so I expect him to be working on the ranch.
But the maid probably wants to come with you. She's more of a person servant than so.
Okay, then I'll let her come with me.
To go with you. I kind of want one of them at least to go with you for an NPC.
Okay. So. Then I'll take Mars because
Makes the most sense.
Penny has work to do over here as well.
I was thinking maybe Ike too, but yeah, you're right. Ike wouldn't really have anything to do if he went with you. So just Mars, and you guys have a new tower mother. Good luck.
Actually, no. I'll take Ike too.
Okay.
That is actually a perfect plan.
Okay.
Because while Penny's rebuilding the infrastructure, I can train Ike in how to take care of exotic animals such
And you
as
find some
griffins.
trusted people from your past that you can hire on as muscle. So I'll give you that.
Awesome. And then I want to buy a. I mean, can we just buy a small headquarters with some of that money? Like,
We need it with
Like
an estate in Waterdeep.
well,
We have an
that's the thing.
estate, right?
I want them in Amphale, but like I
Oh.
know we probably can't buy my estate back right away. If we can, that's awesome. If not, like I want to be able to buy them like a base of operations until they can get it back. If that makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So you can. Are you wanting to rebuild on your land?
Yeah, I want to buy my land back. Like it's pretty much everything's burnt down, but I mean everything comes back from
I
burnt,
mean,
makes you feel stronger.
Your main section of land is still in your family's name
Okay.
because it's granted by the city state. You probably lost a lot of satellite land, but you'll have to be able to find land that's for sale to be able to get it back. If people don't want to sell it, then they don't have to sell it. So to start with, you can get a manor house rebuilt there, if you want.
Okay, and until then, I guess I'll grab a bunch of like large army tents or whatnot from Waterdeep.
And do you want the manor house defended, wall, etc.? You know what? We can work out the details later.
I've already sent you a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go,
Well,
I don't have it all sitting right in front of me, so.
And
I'll find it.
for the record, Ulver would be willing to pitch in some gemstones, depending on the cost of all of this that's going on. Because
he's
quite
got
honestly,
enough
Ulver
money.
does not. Oh, you serious? Okay, but he'd be willing to because money doesn't really mean that much to Ulver.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
If you want to, we can talk about it throughout the week.
Okay.
I'm just saying that he has enough money to pretty much pay what he had in gemstones. There is enough to pay for almost anything he wants.
Yeah.
So
Because
So
we're
this
filthy
all by
rich.
himself.
This is what I was going for. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
And you thought that potion was going to pay for everything you wanted.
that's expensive by all means, but there's definitely enough money just in those gemstones to handle it.
yeah.
So.
But
Yeah.
a building at a time. We're not going to build it all together.
Well,
Like, so, yeah.
This is going to take a while to build. So.
But you see the on the bottom. So basically, the bottom portion, like basically the overhang part that looks like you could fit horses in there, and then the one building to the right of it, and then the field with a wall. Like I'd be fine with just starting with that.
Okay. All right. And then maybe a wall around the entire thing.
Yeah, so like basically a residence, stables, and then a yard, and then walls around all that.
Were there stone walls already in place on this estate? I mean, that's another thing. Is like, what can they reclaim?
But like hip level. It wasn't. It was just like just high enough. It wasn't
Okay.
extremely high.
Did you want
Gotcha.
Did you want this built out of wood or stone, or both?
A mixture of both. But since it burned down the first time, I would lean more heavily towards stone because I do not want it to fall again.
Just something to think about. Okay. All right. Shouldn't be a problem. And then once you arrange all of that, are you done in Amphal? Oh, I'm sorry. Eidolon wanted to do something in Waterdeep. What was it again?
To find the teleportation sigils.
Oh, yeah. So those are controlled by the lords of Waterdeep. So when
Oh, so like you have to ask permission.
when you
But aren't we lords? kind of.
When you ask about it, and then if you present your credentials for Luskin, you pretty much get scoffed at because Luskin is not really exactly reputable, if you remember. So,
Yeah.
But
But we
I'm
have
with you, right?
the water deep ones too, right? The credentials for that.
And Riken, he's
Well,
got credentials.
And Riken,
a
yeah.
manor house, but not a title. See, there's a difference.
Was Riken a lord?
Riken
I'm
has
a
some
noble of
pull.
Waterdeep.
He has some pull with his family, but his family is basically unheard of right now. So they tell you they can schedule a meeting for you to talk with the people in like 3 weeks, that kind of thing.
Give me the runaround.
Welcome to
We
Red
can
Tape.
let
Give me
Penny
the
handle
business.
it until we come back.
Okay. Man, I've got this new spell and I haven't been able to use it.
Well, there is a war going on, and you see signs of it all over while you're in the city. Armies have marched towards the south, but the city is still, in turmoil.
War schmore.
I mean, there's a lot going on, guys. Don't forget.
Yeah.
What is it good for? What is it good for?
I mean, I would like to look for magical items too, I guess. I think I'm the only one here that's not really attuned to anything.
Keeping evil dragon queens from coming to the prime material plane, that's one of the things it's good for. What were you saying? Sorry. You wanted to
I'd like to look for magical items that would help me.
I mean,
Because I'm not attuned to anything.
the war effort has pretty much sucked up pretty much everything. You guys have run into this before. The war, everything, all their efforts are going to the war. So there's really not much to be had. You just kind of check things out a little bit, and you find item shops, but they've got mostly just minor stuff.
Right.
Anytime, and if you ask about them, they say, "Well, yeah, but anytime we put anything up for sale, it gets purchased immediately."
Then I guess bathhouses, getting drunk, repairing armor and clothes, getting clean,
And they have a waiting list a mile long and all that jazz.
upping on food for the journey, all that regular stuff.
Okay, that's cool.
And then I'd like to trade off some of the gems if possible. I'll let Riken do his bit first, but
Okay. I mean, that's not really a problem. There's plenty of coin to exchange for your gems.
okay, cool. I wasn't sure because the war going on. I wasn't sure if it was going to be really hard to do that.
I mean,
No.
I could him and haw about it and say, "Oh, you get less value out of it and stuff," but I'm just not interested in going to that level. I guess it's easier just to let it
It's
go.
all good. It's all good. I mean, it for personally, it'd just be kind of nice to fence some of the gems if that's all we could do, because they're just
Well,
rocks
just
at this point.
Deposit into the bank and then withdraw some in money.
Yeah, I'll do that. So it'll be available for everyone as needed.
Sure.
So I'll figure that out and we'll do that later.
So they give
I'll
you
just-
some writs for probably 1,000 gold increments, essentially like promissory notes from the banks, and you can get them exchanged at any of their branches, the main branches, which will basically be the capital cities. How about that?
Okay. All right. And can I do that where anybody in the party can access the funds?
Anybody that has those can access the funds.
Anybody? Okay. All
So
right.
they can still be stolen.
Sure.
So
All right.
they're just much, much lighter, much, much easier to carry around.
Okay. So in order to do this, I would literally we'd have to spend the night here for me to access the
We've already
gems.
been here a couple days.
Have we? Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't take my long rest. Okay, then it's okay.
Yeah,
Well,
didn't we
guys,
spend I thought we spent like 2 days in Amphil, and then
Yeah, between
traveled
Amphill and
here.
Waterdeep, we spent a few days. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we skipped over something. Ezra at night, that final night with the full moon.
Hanging out.
Well, were
I was- yeah,
you gonna lock him up or not?
Yeah, I'd stone shaped already and had it all ready for him, and I just had one last stone shape as soon as he got in to finish it off, and made sure it was like as heavy as possible, but with a window so we could see.
Well, he does not.
Small.
He doesn't transform, so it's not an issue.
All right, and it's a full moon, right?
It's the
Still?
last day of the full moon.
Okay, so I mean, very quickly, Ezra, how do you feel?
Not bad.
Kid, you try to transform.
Hang on. Hang on. I was going to dimension door outside of the room.
Oh God! Now he's invisible.
Come on!
I walk in with a bag of groceries. Ezra, I forgot all about you.
Kill him! He's gonna kill us all!
How you feeling, bud?
He's a werewolf and invisible. Oh God!
Yeah, no, you don't transform, so not much to see.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Well, now you can't get back into your bed unless you can dimension
Dimension
door
door back into my room.
All right.
But from there, you hear a muffled, fix it.
Can't. Tomorrow, I'm out of spell slots.
I am too now.
Anyways, and then everything that you're doing with the town. Now what are you gonna do? It is now the 20th of Hammer.
So I'm going to let everybody know what I'm doing with the gems and all that. I actually stone shape them into the walls to hide them.
Okay.
And so, well, I told you about that, Ben, a while back.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to do the same thing with the bills of red for most of it, and let them know where it's located. So if they have to, they can get to it. So I'll just stone shape a compartment that's just, easy to find for them.
Okay.
I'll mark it with a little something. I don't know. If we had a logo by now, I would use it, but we haven't workshopped that.
Nobody's made a logo for the. What are you guys calling yourself again?
Sword Coast Sentinels.
Sentinels.
Yeah, SS.
Yes,
I'm sure no. I'm sure no one else does that.
It looks like lightning and everything, right?
Yeah.
We're lightning
cool,
fast.
So-
cool little lightning bolts.
We'll get them on our collars.
Oh man.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then every time we want to like salute, we'll just like wave to the sky. Be like, hey guys, over here, look at your Sword Coast Sentinels.
Also, Roman
Yeah.
salute.
Orlon,
do
why
want-
aren't you waving your hand in the air? Why don't you just keep it still up in the air like that?
Oh yeah, I should just make it still so you guys can see it when it's up in the air. That makes more sense.
I want to arrange
Oh my
quarters
God.
in a tower for the servants. I don't want to get into detail, but I do want to give them a place to sleep, like their own private spot, whether it's Alabaster's room or not. I don't care. He ain't with us anymore.
He's not using it.
All right, guys. So what are you gonna do when all of this is done?
So like we're done
Long
with
settle.
Waterdeep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're gonna hang out there forever.
No,
No.
well, we went to the estate, right? We haven't done that yet.
Said it would take 3 weeks.
No,
Get
no.
a meeting.
Well,
No, that was
No,
me with
It
the.
kind of sound like we would better just end the session and do a full Waterdeep session. That's what it sounded like to me. I was trying to shortchange it, but you're doing so much. So I'm thinking
I
we
might-
might need to just do it.
I might
I
be
just
singing
wanted to
back
say that we met with the retainer for the property that we acquired, and kind of did some introductions, and then that's that.
Yeah.
I would say that you go to the property and you find that there are people living in it that are currently renting the property, and the money is supposedly being sent to Luskin.
And
Not
we should
anymore.
have
And
one of
they
the.
don't want to let you in.
They don't want to let us in.
Yep, that's what I said.
Well, now it's starting to sound like a new session.
It's whatever you make of it.
Well, I mean, we still got a
Um,
place in Callum
we'll
Chan.
inform them of the new place to send the money to, since all of our estates are going to be managed by our guys out here. And if they don't pay it up, that's fine. We have bodyguards to deal with it.
We should come in like slumlords.
And it's essentially what it is. I don't want to kick them out now, but if they don't pay, like Penny and our guards will take care of it. They're not stupid. They're going to make us money.
Like I said, that's all that you hear. You just hear them. They just say that they're paying rent and that they're paying it to the owners in Luskin, and they have no idea who you are. Why would they? And to please leave their property. I mean,
It's my property. Don't talk to me like that. Say kiss the ring. Hold my hand out. Not just kidding.
Oh, you know what?
Uh,
I got a cigar from like session 2.
Oh yeah.
This is like the perfect time now. I gotta smoke that and be all disrespectful.
Send in your all-seeing eye or whatever. Make sure they're not doing anything creepy, and then we'll get the fuck out.
Oh shit.
Don't do anything creepy. We're gonna spy on you.
I mean, are we gonna be doing this for a while?
I want to head
Just
to
do a quick,
Longsaddle.
I know. Yeah, I'd rather do the long
Is
cycle.
this? Is
But we only have
this?
15 minutes anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
Is this something we can set your servants to do? To start working on this as well, on our behalf.
I mean, you can put it on the task of things to do, yeah. But I mean, so far their tasks are to rebuild and develop. Well, rebuild my estate and then basically develop my estate and all of our other properties as well. I would
Yeah.
assume this falls underneath one of our properties, so
I mean,
I would just leave it to them to deal with.
I thought
And-
you were just going to Waterdeep for like a day and then coming back. If you're spending longer than that there, then we probably need.
Well, you said it would take a couple days because I had to get my dudes right.
No, it took a couple days because you got to travel there and travel back.
Gotcha.
Getting your dudes ain't hard. They're all currently employed as guards or various other things, and easy to find.
Okay. Well, yeah. I just say we leave it to the side to let them handle. Like, it's below us.
Yeah.
We got to go save the world
Yeah.
and shit.
Yep. I agree.
It's,
Yeah.
I just want to get in
Thanks,
the
dude,
introductions and
because-
kind of figure it out.
Well, I kind of
That's
figured
all.
this trip was meant for, Riken to meet up with his homies and get his property back, and then we'd just dip,
Yeah.
Not like a stay and linger. And
basically
Yeah.
half of my backstory right there. The
There's
other half
not
is
a
going to
lot
save the
going
horses.
on until he gets like his actual house built there and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like meet up.
So
with,
now we
meet
got
up with them. I'm planning.
we
on
got the
doing
process
more
started.
role-playing
Yeah.
with the ones that actually go with him, which is why I wanted them to go with him.
Okay.
So
It's like it needed to go get all the contracts ready and call the contractors and sign the leases.
Yeah.
Get all the paperwork done, so now we got the process of it started. And then yeah, just head to Long Saddle because that was what we really wanted to do tonight, was head to Long Saddle.
So we're walking underneath the bridge into the Harpel estate.
oh, you want to travel?
And-
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
why don't we just skip to that point?
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
let me figure out how many days it'd be real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, and
So
then
that armor gets
also
done.
with that, yeah, I want to do the armor if we got time to do that.
Yeah, you can work on the armor. Let me figure out how many days it is. It's 2 days to Long Saddle.
Oh, that's quick.
Well, it travels day and night. The tower does, so in open stretches it can move pretty quick.
Okay. So can we do that, me and Zephyros, for 2 days?
Yeah. Not a problem through this area. Have to go around Tribor, but that's pretty much it. The only place where you'd want to pay attention to what's going on. Alright. So you arrive at Long Saddle, get off of the tower, step down to the floor, walk over to the Ivy Mansion. And as you do so, you look out over the mansion, and once again you notice you don't see anybody standing around or anything like that. But you've seen that before. You know that there's illusions at work. The little town itself is very busy, but mostly it looks like they are gathering lumber and sending it south. Okay.
Okay.
The Ivy Mansion itself, as you get there, you go across the bridge, and then you arrive at the other side where the gate is. And as you approach the gate, a large figure steps out of nothing in front of you, covered head to foot in armor, carrying dual greatswords on his back. Looks you up and down, and waves both hands at you like no passy.
You're fucking huge, dude. What are you eating?
Yeah, he's actually a couple inches taller than you. So.
I'm like, I know, I'm in awe. I'm like, I'm admiring him, and like this guy's like, you know,
his armor is articulated and has no gaps.
just like fanboying. Who's your blacksmith? How do you lift both of those?
He just shakes his head at you. He doesn't.
How much do you weigh? Can you still swim? Or are you just so heavy? Like even without the armor.
He nods.
Can I hold him?
Eidolon.
Can I hold him? Can I try?
He looks at you and shakes his head.
Was this armor expensive?
And another figure steps out of nowhere. It's a younger man, probably in his late teens. Steps out of nowhere, wearing a kind of a blue robe, very well kept. He looks around and goes, "Oh, you're here. Fancy." And walks over and goes, "It's okay, Ha. It's okay. They're with us."
Ha? Did you say?
And at which point, the heavily armored figure seems to relax a little bit, and you see at that point a set of runic symbols parades down off of his helmet, down over his arms, legs, and body, covering basically the path of all the bones in a person's body.
Lift your swords now.
He shrugs and pulls both of his swords off of his back, and tosses one to you.
I want both. I'm trying to dual wield.
The first sword's pretty heavy. Weighs like what? What do they weigh? About 30 pounds.
That's nothing. Throw me the other one. I got this.
The other one.
Ah!
You are currently dual wielding.
Oh, whoa! Oh, that's so cool! Whoa! Here, let me take a picture. Oh, wait.
And the boy goes, "That's pretty amazing. I didn't know anybody but Hawk could do that. So you guys are the Sword Coast Sentinels, right?"
That's us.
All right. I've been wanting to meet you.
Really?
Yeah. Heard all about you.
Who be ye?
My name is Kennelly. Nice.
Kennelly?
Kennelly, yes.
Oh, good to meet you, Kimberly. I'm over. This here monster of a guy is Roken.
Well, he's
And
not quite as big of a monster as Haw, huh?
and it's good for his big head too.
To be fair, Haw's not really a person.
Ah!
What is he?
Uh, we're not really sure. It was kind of an accident. He can't leave the grounds, though, or his armor deactivates, so...
I'm the
Oh,
biggest
so
man
cool.
alive.
It's kind of a
I just want to go.
golem, kind of not a golem. We're not sure. He's
I
alive.
just want to. I want to keep walking around Ha and just keep like poking at his armor. Like, ooh, wow, so cool.
You notice that there is no gap whatsoever in his armor. It's solid.
So you can't like see. You can't see anything like through it or in it. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep messing around with it, just looking.
And he makes the whole chink 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 noise as he moves. It's like the bull in the Isle of Monsters movie from Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Articulated, you know. So he makes mechanical noises as he moves.
Should we?
Is it all right if we come in, Kimberly?
Yes, I can take you inside. You're probably looking for Milikin, aren't you?
That would be the fella.
See, huh? I told you they work for Milikin, so you can let them pass, all right? They're fine. Haw just nods and then reaches out for his swords.
I shake his hand. No, I shake his hand as he reaches for it.
Yeah, and I'll shake his other hand.
Good to meet you.
He looks down at both of you and it pulls his hands up gingerly like he doesn't know what to do with this situation.
Nice to meet you, Ha. I bet we'll be good friends one day.
He says, all right, well, anyways, sorry about Haw. He's been on full alert since the war started. Follow me. And he disappears back inside the invisible area.
All right, follow
Wait,
him.
there's a war going on?
Well, yeah, we talked about this. We found about it back in
I'm
Silver Moon.
I'm joking.
How did you forget this?
There's a war? What? Huh? Dragons? What?
As you approach the mansion, as soon as you go through the area, you can see there's people milling around everywhere now. You can see lots of wizards and some other people that are in constant movement, and you see things going on out on the open grounds around the mansion that you didn't see before. You see people that apparently are in the middle of even enchanting things out there. Wizards you haven't seen before, in colors you haven't seen before. It looks like a regular hub of activity. Kennelly heads straight for the main mansion. If you remember right, there's the stable off to one side.
We follow.
None of you have horses, right? So, because you left Roy
Nope.
back at the tower.
Or even otherwise.
If you chose to. I know, I would have taken him to Waterdeep. Oh, no, but we're not in Waterdeep anymore. Yeah, I would have left him probably.
And he would have stayed.
Unless he did like being turned small that one time, so I doubt he'd want to come back.
Yeah. So, anyway.
By the way, Luma would also stay at the tower.
Probably
just as a precaution. Yeah.
So you head in.
Tanuki would come with me.
Go past the rather delightful smells of the tavern inside. And
is Alabaster with us?
No,
he's not with us.
He's
Waterdeep. That's too bad. This would have been perfect. Because he got addicted.
He did. But he's not here, so
we should pick some up just for him.
Anyways, I didn't think you guys would actually go to Waterdeep, but when you did, I was like, well, that's where I was going to send him anyways. So can only lead you over to the stairs and lead you downstairs. You've gone this path before. He takes you down to that same circular room with that circular table in front of it with the opening in the middle. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. He takes you down there and he goes. He turns as he lets you inside. And he goes, "If you'll just wait here, I'll go find Milliken or someone else to meet with you if he's busy, and I'll be right back."
Could you tell them that we found the thing for the stuff that they had us look for in the first place? It might be important to them to come quickly.
He'll know what it means.
Yeah.
"If you say so. I don't know anything about that. I'll be right back." And he leaves.
Guessing Ezra's with us at this point.
I think so. We got.
Oh, am I not trapped in my room anymore?
I think the full moon's gone. So
You would have been out. Yeah, that would have been that first night at the village.
Yeah, it was just.
And then you'd be
April.
out the next day.
And
Yeah.
The full moon is gone now. You haven't had any problems in days.
All right.
So.
welcome back to the party.
Been here all the time.
And I think, let's see, let's add 2 days for that. That'll put us at the 22nd of Hammer, right? So,
Yeah, that's what I got.
I think we'll go ahead and stop with you guys in the room waiting.
Perfect.
It's a good stopping point. I have this all set up because this is what I thought you would be doing.
Yeah.
Everything
That's where I thought we'd
else
be.
we have done tonight was ad lib for me,
It was supposed to be
worth
quick.
it though.
which is why
it was
I
our
had.
first.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I could.
No, I
do
was
this
saying
live.
the first session of the year. It's got to be a fun one, you know.
I did
could
not
totally
think
forgot
you would
about it
go to
until you-
Riken's village. And that's why I made him do it, because I'm like, shit, I have nothing prepared for this. I know about the characters and everything, but I'm like, he's going to do a way better job than I'm going to do. So, go for it, Riken.
Do you guys know where these characters are from?
I do.
I know the one from ReZero.
Mhm.
Recognize Alfred.
Yep.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's why. Is that why we named him Penny?
I don't
For
know who the original one was,
Pennyworth.
or at least I
That's
don't
Ike for Monster Rancher.
I
Oh
was
my
gonna say,
god!
yeah, Monster Rancher, dude. I used to watch that shit when I was a kid.
Played that on PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Yep. They just released them both of them on Steam, I think.
Nice.
All I remember from that is that the villain's name is Moo, and I thought that was really funny until I found out it was the Japanese word for nothingness. But it's just that's not Moo.
Oh, I'm gonna. Since it's the new day, I just want to roll my portents for the day,
That's fine.
and yeah, I'm good.
So I have a whole thing set up for this, and our next session will be pretty streamlined, at least until this event is over. So.
Okay.
And
Hey,
then,
Ben.
Is this where we meet? Is this where we meet back up with Kai?
let me go ahead and end the stream.